Let's begin with the first part of the story. In the stillness of a quiet evening, a young man, weighed down by the gradual loss of his eyesight, set out on a journey of hope. His vision, once clear and vibrant, had become clouded, reducing the vividness of the world around him. This wasn't just a physical struggle, it was an emotional burden. The colors of life seemed to fade, leaving him yearning for a miracle. Desperate to reclaim his vision and escape the darkness that was creeping into his life, he decided to visit a sage renowned for his profound knowledge of Ayurveda. The sage was not only a guardian of ancient wisdom, but also a beacon of hope for many who sought healing and solace. When the young man arrived, he was greeted by the sage's calm demeanor and a reassuring presence that seemed to promise answers to his worries. Without hesitation, the young man poured out his concerns. He described the burning sensation in his eyes, the constant tearing, and the blurry images that now defined his reality. "Master," he said, his voice tinged with desperation, "I fear losing my eyesight before my time. Please, guide me. Is there a way to regain my vision and free myself from this torment?" The sage listened intently, nodding as the young man spoke. His eyes carried the weight of centuries of wisdom, and his words, when they came, were deliberate and measured. "Son," the sage began, "the path to healing is both simple and profound. It requires dedication and faith in the timeless remedies passed down through generations. In Ayurveda, there exists a complete scripture, the Chakshu Upanishad, dedicated to the care and restoration of eyesight. From these teachings and the works of sages like Bhavat, I will share with you essential rules and remedies. Follow them with diligence, and you will witness a remarkable transformation." The young man, hopeful yet skeptical, leaned closer, eager to absorb every word. The sage began with the first rule, utilizing the natural healing properties of one's saliva. "When you wake in the morning," he explained, "your saliva carries potent enzymes that can nourish and heal. Before you rinse your mouth, collect a small amount of saliva on your fingertip and gently apply it to the corners of your eyes. This practice, though simple, is a panacea for many eye ailments. Saliva, often overlooked, holds elements vital for the health of your eyes. It is nature's gift, a remedy created within your own body." He paused, allowing the young man to digest the information before moving on. "Next, there is the practice of washing your eyes with water while your mouth is filled with water. This technique is deceptively simple but highly effective. By holding water in your mouth and sprinkling it gently onto your eyes, you cleanse away impurities. The cooling effect helps soothe irritation and remove even the finest dust particles that may harm your vision. Repeat this process several times each morning, and you will notice a difference in clarity and comfort." The young man nodded, determined to incorporate these habits into his daily routine. But the sage was far from finished. "To further rejuvenate your eyes," the sage continued, "you must harness the healing power of the sun. At sunrise or just before sunset, gaze at the sun for a brief period, starting with a minute and gradually increasing to 5 minutes. This practice, known as sun gazing, allows the gentle rays of the sun to infuse your eyes with energy and vitality. It is crucial, however, to avoid harsh sunlight during midday, as it may cause harm. Always blink when necessary and listen to your body's signals." As the sage shared this wisdom, the young man's mind was already envisioning the golden glow of the sun, a light that could rekindle his own dimming vision. The sage's next advice focused on exercise, not for the body, but specifically for the eyes. "Your eyes are surrounded by muscles that control their movement," he explained. "Without exercise, these muscles weaken over time. To strengthen them, practice moving your eyes in various directions, up and down, side to side, diagonally, and in circular motions. Each movement should be deliberate and controlled. Begin with 10 repetitions for each direction, ensuring that your head remains still as your eyes perform the motions. This routine, done daily, will not only improve your vision, but also increase the flexibility and strength of your ocular muscles." The young man was beginning to see a pattern in the sage's teachings, a blend of natural remedies, mindful practices, and ancient wisdom, all woven together into a holistic approach to healing. The sage then spoke of the importance of internal cleanliness, linking the health of the body to the clarity of the eyes. A clean body fosters healthy organs, he said. Begin by ensuring your intestines are free from accumulated waste. Fasting for 16 to 24 hours periodically can help achieve this. Additionally, incorporate the use of 3 fruits, a traditional Ayurvedic remedy, into your routine. This mixture of dried gooseberry, Balearic myrobalan, and Terminalia chebula, when prepared and consumed correctly, purifies the body and sharpens the mind. He detailed the preparation process, describing how the fruits should be dried, ground into a fine powder, and soaked overnight in water. The strained liquid, used to wash the eyes or consumed with honey or warm milk, was said to cleanse the body and restore vitality. As the sage spoke, the young man felt a growing sense of hope. He realized that these teachings were not just about restoring eyesight, but about embracing a way of life that honored balance, mindfulness, and connection to nature. As the young man absorbed the wisdom imparted by the sage, he couldn't help but feel a shift within himself. This was more than just a remedy for his eyes. It was an awakening to a new way of life. The sage's teachings had opened a door, inviting him to explore the intricate connections between physical health, inner clarity, and the natural world. However, the journey was far from over. The sage had much more to share, diving deeper into the practices and philosophies that could transform not only the young man's eyesight, but also his entire perspective on life. With a calm yet commanding voice, the sage began the next part of his guidance. The eyes are the windows to the soul, he said, and they reflect the state of the mind and body. To keep your eyes truly healthy, you must address the harmony of the body as a whole. Let us now move on to another vital practice, the art of palming. It may seem simple, but its effects are profound. Begin by rubbing your palms together vigorously until they are warm. Then, gently place your palms over your closed eyes without pressing on them. Allow the warmth and energy from your hands to seep into your eyes, bringing them comfort and relaxation. This practice should be done multiple times a day, particularly when your eyes feel strained. The sage explained that palming not only soothed tired eyes but also acted as a meditation, allowing the mind to pause and recharge. This dual benefit resonated deeply with the young man, who often found himself overwhelmed by the demands of daily life. Building on this, the sage introduced the concept of a focused gaze exercise, known in Ayurveda as Trataka. This practice will not only enhance your eyesight, but also sharpen your concentration and mental clarity, he explained. To perform Trataka, light a candle in a dark, quiet room and sit at a comfortable distance from it. The flame should be at eye level, neither too high nor too low. Fix your gaze on the flame without blinking for as long as possible. When tears begin to form, allow them to flow freely. These tears are not a sign of weakness. They cleanse and refresh the eyes. The young man was intrigued by this idea of cleansing through tears, a concept that seemed to align with his own emotional struggles. The sage encouraged him to practice Trataka regularly, assuring him that its benefits extended beyond physical vision to include a deeper sense of inner clarity and focus. As the sage continued, he shifted his focus to the role of nutrition in maintaining eye health. The food you eat plays a critical role in the vitality of your eyes, he said. Incorporate foods rich in vitamin A, such as carrots, sweet potatoes, and spinach, into your diet. These nourish the eyes and protect them from degenerative conditions. Likewise, vitamin C, found in citrus fruits and bell peppers, acts as a powerful antioxidant, safeguarding your vision from damage caused by free radicals. Balance is key. A diet rich in natural, unprocessed foods will support not only your eyes but your overall well-being. The young man realized that these dietary changes were simple yet profound. They required no expensive supplements or treatments, just a commitment to making mindful choices in his daily meals. The sage's teachings grew increasingly holistic, encompassing physical exercises designed to stimulate blood flow to the eyes. Certain yogic postures, such as Shashankasana and Baddha Konasana, can direct blood circulation toward the eyes. He explained, when practiced regularly, these asanas improve the delivery of nutrients and oxygen to the eyes, enhancing their function and resilience. Combine these with deep breathing exercises to calm the mind and improve the flow of prana, or life energy, throughout your body. The young man found this integration of physical movement and spiritual energy fascinating. He could sense how these practices, though ancient, were incredibly relevant to his modern lifestyle, which often left him feeling disconnected from his own body. With a knowing smile, the sage then spoke of the impact of technology on eye health, a topic that struck a chord with the young man. In today's world, screens dominate our lives, the sage said. From the moment we wake up to the moment we sleep, we are bombarded by the artificial light of phones, computers, and televisions. This constant exposure strains the eyes and disrupts the natural rhythms of the body. To mitigate this, establish a strict routine. No screens after 9 p.m. Allow your eyes to rest, and you will find your sleep improves as well. The young man nodded, recognizing his own habits in the sage's words. He resolved to set boundaries with his devices, understanding that this small change could have a significant impact on his overall health. The sage's next advice centered on mindfulness, urging the young man to cultivate an awareness of his daily habits and their impact on his well-being. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the state of your health, the sage said. Be mindful of how often you blink, especially when staring at a screen. Make it a habit to look away from your screen every 20 minutes, focusing on something at a distance to relax your eyes. These moments of mindfulness, though brief, can prevent long-term strain and damage. This emphasis on mindfulness resonated deeply with the young man, who realized that his journey to better eyesight was also a journey to greater self-awareness. Toward the end of their conversation, the sage introduced a practical remedy that combined ancient wisdom with modern convenience. He detailed the preparation of a herbal powder made from fennel, almonds, sugar candy, and black pepper. These ingredients, he explained, are not only easily accessible but also incredibly effective. When combined, they form a powerful tonic that nourishes the eyes and strengthens the body. Consume this mixture daily with warm milk or water, and you will notice a significant improvement in your vision and overall vitality. The young man was struck by the simplicity of this remedy. It required no exotic ingredients or complicated processes, just a commitment to consistency. As the session drew to a close, the sage emphasized the importance of discipline and perseverance. Healing is a journey, not a destination, he said. The practices I have shared with you require patience and dedication. There will be moments of doubt and difficulty, but if you remain steadfast, the rewards will be immeasurable. The young man left the sage's dwelling that day with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. He was no longer a passive victim of his circumstances, but an active participant in his own healing. The sage's teachings had given him not only a path to better eyesight, but also a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. As the days turned into weeks, the young man diligently followed the sage's guidance. Each morning, he practiced the rituals, from applying saliva to his eyes to gently washing them with water. He greeted the sun at dawn, absorbing its warm rays with newfound reverence. The exercises for his eyes became a meditative practice, strengthening not only his vision, but also his sense of discipline. With each step, he began to understand the deeper wisdom behind the sage's teachings. Healing was not confined to the physical realm but extended into the spiritual and emotional aspects of his life. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the young man returned to the sage, eager to share his progress. His eyes, once weary and dull, now sparkled with vitality. "Master," he said, bowing deeply, "your wisdom has transformed my life. My vision has improved beyond what I thought possible, and I feel a sense of clarity and peace that I have never known before. But I must ask, what is the ultimate lesson in this journey? What can I carry forward to sustain this transformation?" The sage smiled, his eyes reflecting the light of countless sunsets. "Son," he said, "the most important lesson is this. True vision extends beyond what the eyes can see. It is about perceiving the world with your heart and mind, embracing life with gratitude and mindfulness. The practices I have shared with you are not just for the eyes, but for the soul. They teach us to slow down, to appreciate the beauty in the small moments, and to cultivate a deep connection with ourselves and the world around us. The sage's words lingered in the air, weaving a tapestry of reflection and inspiration. He continued, "Life is a journey of constant renewal. Just as the sun rises and sets each day, our bodies and minds go through cycles of health and renewal. The key is to align ourselves with these natural rhythms. Practice gratitude each morning for the gift of sight and the ability to witness the wonders of the world. Let this gratitude guide your actions, and you will find joy in even the simplest of moments." The young man listened intently, his heart swelling with a sense of purpose. He realized that his journey was not just about restoring his eyesight, but about cultivating a way of life that honored balance, mindfulness, and gratitude. The sage then offered one final teaching: the importance of sharing knowledge. "What you have learned," he said, "is a gift, not just for yourself but for others. Share these practices with those who are struggling, not just with their eyesight, but with any aspect of their well-being. In giving, you will receive. In teaching, you will learn. This is the way of the universe, a cycle of abundance and generosity." The young man nodded, vowing to carry the sage's wisdom into the world. He understood now that his healing was part of a larger tapestry, a ripple in the vast ocean of human experience. The final part of the journey was a reflection on the power of consistency. Healing is not a one-time event, the sage reminded him. It is a continuous process, woven into the fabric of your daily life. Keep practicing, even when it feels inconvenient or difficult. Over time, these practices will become second nature, a part of who you are. And remember, every small step you take brings you closer to wholeness. With these parting words, the young man felt a profound sense of closure. He had come seeking a remedy for his eyes, but had found so much more, a way of life that would sustain him for years to come. Before leaving, the young man turned to the sage and asked, "Master, how can I honor the teachings you have given me?" The sage replied, "By living them fully and sharing them freely. Let your life be a testament to the wisdom you have received. And whenever you feel lost, remember that the light you seek is already within you." As the young man walked away, he felt a newfound sense of clarity, not just in his vision, but in his purpose. The sage's teachings had illuminated a path that extended far beyond his immediate concerns. It was a path of mindfulness, gratitude, and connection, a journey that promised fulfillment and peace. And so, the young man's story became a source of inspiration for many. He shared his journey with friends, family, and anyone willing to listen, spreading the sage's wisdom far and wide. He realized that the true gift was not the restoration of his eyesight, but the awakening of his soul. If you've made it this far, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own life. What practices can you adopt to nurture not just your body, but also your mind and spirit? Remember, healing begins with a single step, a commitment to honor yourself and the world around you. To explore more timeless wisdom and practical insights into modern life, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Buddhism in Modern Life. Join us as we continue to uncover the teachings that can transform our lives, one step at a time. Together, let's embark on this journey of mindfulness, gratitude, and holistic well-being. See you in the next story. Until then, take care and stay inspired.